Hey guys, welcome back to MFO. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. We got a wild one for today's episode. I was looking through YouTube and I was looking to do an episode about cleaning screens. This is not the episode that I thought I was going to be doing. I actually found an episode on a YouTube channel that talked about using vodka as a cleaning solution. They would put the vodka in a little spray kind of bottle, spray it on their screens, straight vodka, spray it on their screens, clean it off, and said that they have had tremendous success using vodka to clean their screens. Stick around. We're going to talk a little bit more about this when we come back. We're going to get into it a little bit. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. So, is this an effective cleaning solution for your screens? The answer is yes, but, okay, the reality is vodka is a high concentrate of alcohol, and alcohol will clean a lot of fingerprints and oils and water spots off of your screens. It'll do a nice job, especially if you use a microfiber kind of a cloth and things like that. I'm not going to demonstrate that, however. And the reason is it isn't that it won't work. What it is, though, is depending on the alcohol that you're using, and I'm not speaking for this brand or any other vodka brand, but in addition to the alcohol, there's also sugars and things like that in it as well. And so what you're actually doing is, in addition to the alcohol that you're putting on your screens, you're also washing your screens with other ingredients that are in the vodka. So here's my kind of take on this. I would recommend that you use a cleaning solvent that's made specifically for screens. I also recommend that you use a microfiber cloth to do that so that there's, no scratching and that you're putting it on with a nice, smooth, soft cloth. But if you happen to be in a pinch and your screens are pretty nasty and you don't have those cleaning solutions and you happen to have a bottle of this sitting in the fishing cabin, you can get away with using a little vodka, put it on your cloth or spray it on and then wipe it off very thoroughly. You might want to dilute this with a little distilled water if you've got it, just to dilute it just a little bit. But the reality is that vodka will work in a pinch to clean the water spots off of your screens. So take that for what it's worth, guys. I'm not sure that, like I said, I don't know that I'm going to ever be in a situation where I'm gonna get down to that last resort. But I could see maybe on a certain situation when you're out up north or something like that, you're at the fishing cabin, you don't have that kind of cleaner. This might be sitting around somewhere and it might work just fine. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hey, before I let you go, I do want to ask you something because this came up, guys. So please hit the subscribe button, the hype button, the like button, send in your comments. That I appreciate. But, I've gotten some calls and texts, and actually some people have talked to me about that hype button and how does it work and how do you get to it? Well, if you look at your comments, you can swipe over on the comments and that brings you to the hype. And so that's the way you hit the hype. If you want to hype up the episode that you're watching, swipe that comments over. Now you see the hype. Now hit the hype button and that hypes the video. I really appreciate that. That supposedly helps the algorithm kind of recognize that this was a video that you thought was interesting and it puts it out to more people. So guys, I appreciate your help with that. I appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode of Mark Fisher Outdoors. Take care, everybody.